No, I was actually sort of paying you a compliment, which I will never make the mistake of doing again. But it's very much, it's, unlike movies where it seems like, the director has more say in everything. In television, you have, actors who know their roles really well, and, directors are kind of like guest stars that come in. And it's a lot of work, as it turns out. And you have to make a lot of decisions. And it's incredibly humbling. Well, I would say something else. I think it's a great way to showcase your talents. No, it was humbling. And it was also,
My work is done now.
No. Yeah. But it was also really exciting just to see behind the curtain all of the aspects of production that Wrap it up.
No, regurgitate more about how behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, that's good?
That's the small good stuff.
Work that material is good?
Yeah.
Okay. It's you as an actor on a show, you see us actually, you think you know everything, and you actually see a small fragment of the entire production. So it was enlightening in many respects. And Jared and Jensen were just a delight to work with. I really respect those guys so much for the professional environment that they really helped fortify on the set. It's inspiring. They were working mercifully only one day together on my episode. And they were really well behaved all day. Which, no, true. And it was scaring the shit out of me. Because it was a sleeping volcano and I knew this was not natural. But they were just hitting their marks, taking my direction, which was especially off-putting, and I knew something was coming, and in fact it did. I came in after a take. I'll tell you what happened. So Video Village, it's called, is where the director watches the monitors for each camera, and it's not directly on set, it's right next to set. And you have your headphones on and you scrutinize their performances. So I was right next to the set, and I could hear them talking, but if the camera wasn't on them at a given moment, I didn't see what they were doing, so I could only see when the camera was pointed at them. But everything looked normal from my vantage point, except Jared started flubbing his lines. And Jared usually doesn't flub his lines. And not only was he flubbing his lines, but he was like, oh, shoot, sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. Which is also very un-Jared. He would usually say something more along the lines of, fuck you, let's do that again. Thank you. Yes, that is better. So anyway, they were stalling because the pie had not been delivered to them. So they were stalling to keep me out of the room just for another beat longer. And then Jared slammed me in the face of the door with the pie. And it was, a few degrees off one side or another. He really could have broken my nose. It wasn't, he put his hips into it. It was very jarring because I never expect to get pie when I open a door. But I managed to get cleaned up, changed my shirt, wiped most of the shit out of my hair, and then stepped outside, and then Jensen had me. And then my car got pelted with balloons filled with whipped cream, the usual stuff out there. But it was good that they waited to the end of the day to do this stuff, because I actually got a very quick and very efficient day out of them because they were so excited to destroy me. So it ended up, I think, being a sacrifice that was worthwhile. Anyway, that is directing in a nutshell. But it's fun, it's exhilarating. You have to constantly be paying attention, which you do not have to do when you're acting. There's a lot of napping when you're acting. Does anyone in one of these lines who's been so patiently waiting want to ask a question, or should I continue to ignore you?
Up to you.
Oh, okay. Then talk to me like that. Go ahead, ask a question.
My question is, Jensen recently had an interview and said he had a list of things that he wanted to prank you with, but you took precautionary measures.
I did.
So I want to know, what were the measures that you took to protect yourself?
Well, I took assiduous notes in my script as a director. You take lots of notes, and I made many copies and distributed them to various different wings of the production, so that were one to be, say, I don't know, grabbed off my chair and torn out of its binder and thrown all over the place, which happened. Then I would have backups. I actually did that. I actually had already made copies when Jared ripped my script apart, which I could easily not have. I don't hesitate to add. I hid my keys. I called the desk at my apartment building and told them not to let anyone into my room. And I only twice did I sit down in my, those folding director's chairs? Well, they had repaired my chair so that when you sit on it, the fabric just falls and you fall onto the floor. Only twice did I fall for that. That was pretty good. So I started to check things. It's a very kind of neurotic lifestyle, directing on that set. It's really, it puts one on edge. But yeah, apparently there was stuff that was planned. I think they were having meetings with agendas and notes and stuff like that, because it sounded like they had really come up with a lot of stuff. They were trying to conscript my wife to help with stuff, which I'm happy to report she told me about. So at least I feel I can trust someone a little bit. Although she wouldn't tell me what it was, so maybe it's just she's putting a placeholder in it. It's like, yeah, we'll do that, but later. I was actually very scared. And every little thing that, especially Jared, every little thing that he would do, I would be like, what is he doing now? Like one morning he came to set early for the first shot of the day. He came to set early to do blocking. What the fuck is going on? Why is he here? It's terrifying. Jared shows up early. You know something is off.
Well, we're glad you survived, and we're looking forward to seeing your episode.
Thank you.